Hey ladies and gents, it is Nathan from Bastion Games here. I'm just going to wait for some people to get in here. But we're going to be opening Duskmourn, House of Horror. So for those of you that don't keep up to date with Magic, we have a brand new set dropping this Friday. It is based on 70s, 80s, and 90s classic horror. So think like Jason Voorhees, all that kind of stuff. Nightmare on Elm Street. So the cards thematically kind of fit in that element. We're going to be opening up 2 collector boosters on stream here. And then we're actually going to be, I'm going to be hopping over to our Discord server after I open these and doing like another, probably 2 on our Discord server. Just because that's really where our community hub is shaping up. So, yeah. We have a bunch of events coming up for the pre-release weekend. I believe this is the first time. Well, we have 4 events. We have one on Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 4 p.m., Sunday at 5 p.m., and next Wednesday at 5 p.m. So we've got tons of events. It's going to be an absolute blast. Pre-release events are probably the best event if you're new to the game to come in and meet the community. We have an absolutely fantastic community. So I'll get to it. I'll start opening these up. Now we're opening a ton of this set. I think it's great. I think it has a lot of strong cards in it. We won't be able to open it all on stream. Just because there's too much and it takes way longer to do it live than it does for me to just burn through it. So there's a collector booster box. There are 12 booster packs, and these are the spicy packs. These are the packs that you open if you like going after things like serialized cards or textured cards or alternate art or foils or a combination of all of those. So we got 12 packs for our first box. We're going to be doing 2 boxes on this video, and we're going to start right away. Now, there's going to be tons of really cool commons and uncommons, but we don't necessarily have the time to go through them all. And I believe these ones will have the rares and everything at the front. So one of the new mechanics from this set are unlocking doors. So the entire plane is comprised of an infinitely large haunted house with an infinite number of rooms. So when you play this, you can play it for whichever side you like, which unlocks that door. And then later on in the game, you can unlock the other door, getting both effects. So this one is Derelict Attic and Widow's Walk. Followed by another one, Moldering Gym and Weight Room. And I think these are uncommon? Or are these common? These are commons. We'll just skip through all the commons. Again, there's tons of really cool cards. We just don't have the time to go through them all. Pyroclasm's back in standard, which is cool. Each of these collector boxes comes with a beautifully done full art land in the theme of Infinite Haunted House. This is the mountain. And on to the good stuff. We have the Tale of Cameo. Each one of these packs will come with an extended art or a foil extended art commander only card. So this is Glitch Interpreter. This comes out of one of the 4 commander decks. This is Valgavoth Terror Eater. This is a cool card. 8 or 9 mana for a 9/9 flying lifelink. This thing is an absolute beast. We have Leyline of Hope. And our special guest card, first pack, is Damnation. I should just quit now. I feel like this is a really good pack. And then all collector packs come with double-sided foil tokens. It's the only way to get foil tokens from Magic the Gathering. So we have Beast and Manifest. So far, so good. Fantastic pack. Pack number 2. Skipping through all the commons and uncommons. We got a Full Art Swamp. The Wandering Rescuer, another really good mythic. Our commander only is Ursine Monstrosity. Entity Tracker. This is the alternate art. It's almost like Ghostbusters themed. Doomsday Excruciator. And our foil rare is Marina Vendrell's Grimoire, legendary artifact. So this set's pretty polarizing because people really liked how cute Bloomborough was. And some of them aren't giant fans of going from the cuteness of Bloomborough to the classic horror theme. But I'm a huge fan. My big thing is I wish more companies took risks, right? Like, we already have a game that we absolutely love. If they just keep putting out more of the same thing, then it's never going to get better. Come Back Wrong. This is like, what is this from? The Ash and his boomstick? Day of the Dead? Yeah. They Came from the Pipes. Commander card. Ghostly Dancers. The Swarm Weaver. And these are like double exposure ones, so they have art and then they have like another imprinted on it. They look really cool foil. And our foil rare is Leyline of Resonance. Cool thing about the ley lines, if you play the game, you probably already know. If they're in your opening hand, you can just start with them on the battlefield. For fourth pack in. Got another mountain. The foil rare land, Blazemire Verge. So these ones are cool because they come into the battlefield untapped. And then you can get a second color out of them if you control a basic land. Or it's not even basic, sorry. If you control a swamp or a mountain for the black-red one. The commander only is Into the Pit. We've got Enduring Courage. The semi-good like spirit creatures are called Glimmers. They're enchantment creatures in the set. So you'll see them. They all have like glowing white art. We have Thornspire Verge, which is the red-green land. These are all going to be great. Ooh, and then we have another Enduring Courage, the extended alternate art. Look at this thing. I would bet anybody money that Lewis is going to text me in like 5 minutes if he's watching this and be like, Nathan, I need this. Put it in a pile for me. Possessed Goat. Skip through. So there's our planes. Look, absolutely beautiful foil. Yeah, Ryan, Lewis is going to be like, hey. We got our green-white, Hushwood Verge. Commander only card is Formless Genesis. This card is nuts. I was looking at this. So it's 3 mana for a sorcery, but it has Changeling. So it counts as every creature type. So if you have anything that benefits off of casting goats, it would count as a goat. Create an XX colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling and Death Touch, where X are the number of land cards in your graveyard. That's pretty good. But it also has Retrace, which means you can cast it from your graveyard by discarding a land from your hand and paying the cost. That's crazy. That's just constant pressure unless someone removes your graveyard. We got Head Shredder with the alternate art. Meat Hook Masker 2 with alternate art. Such a cool one. We have the foil alternate art mythic, the Roller Coaster Ride. It's a legendary enchantment. So far, this box has been pretty cool. Can't complain. We're not even halfway done. This is pack number 6. Yeah, Ryan, that card is absolutely nuts. I have a hard time seeing my phone, just the angle that I have it on, but I check every now and again. That card is just good in like anything that puts lands in the graveyard too. It doesn't have to be graveyard recursion. We've got a nice swamp. Valgavoth's Onslaught. Oh, this is another crazy one. Manifest Dread X times, then put X +1/+1 counters on each of those creatures. So if you have 5 mana, you put the top 2 cards of your library down, face down as 2/2s, and then you put 2 +1/+1 counters on them. So for 5 mana, you get 2 4/4s. At any point in time that you can, if they're creatures, you can pay their converted mana cost to flip them face up. They keep the +1/+1 tokens on them. Master of Keys. This is an extended art of one of the cool possible commanders in the commander decks. Overlord of the Flood Pits. Extended art mythic. This one's a cycle. We've got a rare room, Central Elevator and Promising Stairs. And then our foil is an absolutely bananas card. This is going in my pile. I won't lie. This is one of the strongest rooms in my opinion. So for 2 mana, you play it as an enchantment, comes into play. Whenever 1 or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. So it makes tokens, it makes artifacts, and if you attack 3 different players, 3 different opponents, it'll make 3 of them. If you attack 1 player with 3 creatures, it'll only make 1. That's pretty strong. It's going to churn out artifacts. If you use an artifact deck, it's going to churn out creatures. The other side is Porcelain Gallery. Creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. If you have 6 creatures, their base power and toughness are 6 6s. This card is a powerhouse. Half the box done, and so far, absolutely bananas box. And I don't know why, but half the time they don't put tear tabs on collector packs. So for the, I don't want to damage the cards, so for some of these I brought scissors. Skip through, or you can get the alternate art on commons and uncommons too, occasionally. There's our first island. We've got another head shredder. This is the base one. We have Phenomenon Investigators, the paranormal investigators, Scooby-Doo. We have a double exposure Marina Vendril, 5-color potential commander. Dissection Tools. And a special foil Valgavoth's Lair. It's an enchantment land. Has hexproof, so no one can target it. It enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. So the upside of this thing is that it counts as an enchantment as well, which is crazy. And look at that. I don't know if it's cute or creepy or a little bit of both. Not creepy, definitely creepy. So still got 5 packs left. Super pumped about this box. Hope all the boxes are like this. That would be crazy. Skipping past. We got a Plains. We got another The Roller Crusher Ride. Foil Mythic. Soaring Lightbringer, Bird Glimmer. This is the commander only card. We have Unidentified Hover Ship for the classic horror series that focus on aliens. We have Enduring Innocence, which is the White Sheep Glimmer. And the big one is Kona, Rescue Beastie. This is the Foil Extended Art Double Exposure. It's got a like monochrome picture, and then superimposed on it, you can kind of see are the foil fangs of a creature. This is 4 mana for 4/3 beast. It has survival at the beginning of your second main phase, so post-combat. If Kona Rescue Beastie is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Now, tapped could be attacking. Tapped could be you put a piece of equipment on it that allows you to tap it, or you have an artifact or enchantment, or anything that allows you to tap it. It just says if it's tapped at the beginning of your second main phase, you literally just get to put any permanent from your hand onto the battlefield. You could Springleaf Drum it. It's in green, so you can make it indestructible and then just keep swinging with it. Just free stuff, .deck. No biggie. Unless you're playing me, don't do that to me. So we have Flood Farm Verge. This is the blue-white one. Demonic Covenant from Commander Only. Come Back Wrong, which is the Day of the Dead one. This is the alternate art. We've got Hauntwood Shrieker. This is a different style of art that some of them can have. It's called a mirror image. So you see the monster in the reflection of something, just like you do right before someone dies in a movie, one of the classic horror movies. And then our foil is the Central Elevator and Promising Stairs. And that is the toy token. That is Nightmare Fuel. 3 packs left. Absolutely beastly box. Loving this set so far. Got a Swamp. We got Leyline of Resonance. Disorienting Choice from Commander. Split Up. Never do it. It's 3 mana, destroy all tapped creatures or destroy all untapped creatures. Very powerful effect. We've got a double exposure Victor, Velgavoth's Seneschal, and a alternate border Head Shredder as our foil. Might have opened all the spice up already. We'll see. We have a foil Enduring Innocence, Sheep Glimmer. We have a possible commander from one of the commander decks, Zimone, Mystery Unraveler. We have an Ominous Fly Trap. Unholy Annex is the black room, one of the black rooms. And, ooh, an extended art foil blue-black land. Gloom Lake Verge. Art on this thing is amazing. I think in total we're going to be opening I think 20 boxes of this for the store. So we'll have tons of singles. All the singles will be available. They won't be available on our website on Friday because our website pulls aggregate pricing data from TCG Player. And when a set very first comes out, it's easy to manipulate. So we want to avoid people having that happen to them. So you'll be able to buy it in store, and then usually the price starts evening out over the weekend, and then we'll have it all uploaded on Monday. Overlord of the Hauntwoods is one that people are really looking forward to. We've got Metamorphosis Fanatic. This guy's supposed to be pretty good. 6 mana for 4/4 with lifelink. Meh, not too aggressive. When Metamorphosis Fanatic enters, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter on it. That seems all fine and good, right? But the big part is the bottom. It's a miracle cost of 2. So if this is the first card you draw in a turn, could be your opponent's turn, could be yours, you're able to reveal it immediately before it goes in your hand, pay 2, and cast it instead. Like, That's a crazy effect. Another Valvagoth's Onslaught. Red seems to like Leyline of Resonance. Lewis! We have the blue Glimmer extended art. Look at this thing. He's going to murder me in my sleep if I don't sell it to him. All right, that's the first box. So far, so good. We're doing 2 boxes on this live stream. All right, so we're going to go grab another one here. I'm pumped. I love opening stuff. I know there's a lot of businesses where the owner is very money-centric and they pick a style of business because they feel like that's what's going to make them the most money, and that's all fair, right? I got into this stuff because I love it, and Chillac lacked a good place for that. More spice incoming. 12 more additional packs for your viewing pleasure. I love the lands. I'm going to have to find something to put these in. All right, we got Marina Vendril, just the regular foil. We have Winter, Cynical Opportunist from Commander. Overlord of the Balemark, extended art. And another mythic. Holy smokes. Walk in the Closet and Forgotten Cellar. What is that? That's the 3rd mythic from this pack so far. And the big one is Enduring Curiosity. So this one's an extended art foil. This is the alternate art foil. This one's harder to get, the one on the right. And it has like an anime style to it, where this one is more of like classical high fantasy kind of thing. You can get textured cards too. Those are what you're aiming for. They come out of collector boosters. They are very rare. But I'm hoping to get some. We got pretty lucky with our raised foils from Bloomborough. Forest, if you can call it that, in a horror movie. We got Winter. Barb Flare Gremlin from Commander. Cursed Recording. Another Enduring Curiosity. I really hope this guy's good. Oh, and there's Winter, Misanthropic Guide as a double exposure. All right. So after we're done this box, I'm going to try and hop over on Discord and see if I can get live streaming from my phone set up in there. Because one of the cool things about Discord is that I can talk to you using audio. So we've got Demonic Council, Sadistic Shell Game, Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Is it a double exposure? A red-blue room. And a Thornspire Verge. And a creepy toy. I think any of these, the lands are always going to be good. Those lands have no drawback at all. The only deck you can't use them in are decks that have an obscene amount of non-basic lands, unless you're using like the shock lands, because like the Thornspire Verge says mountain or forest. So if you have a shock land that counts as a mountain or forest, they trigger. So Leyline of the Void is a reprint, good one. There we go, Extended Art Foil Master of Keys. Waltz of Rage. An Extended Art Blazemire Verge. These look so cool. You have to give credit where credit's due. Wizards of the Coast solicits some amazing art. Ooh! Holy crap! Okay, well, so this is a textured foil. And it is a special one. I don't know if you can tell. It's got like a weird, like different type of foil to it as well. This card is a very good card, a very strong card. And we got the best version of it that you can. This thing is nuts. Tilt it, see if you can see it properly. It's like the SDC black on black Planeswalkers. Ryan, you were right. There is spice in this box, sir. Holy smokes. I need to put that over here so people can see it. Hamish, yeah. This card's crazy. I don't know if this is the best card in the set to get like this, but it's got to be one of the top ones. Because you, sir, you hopped in here and then I had really good luck. You may not leave. All right, let's go. Run it back. We have Cursed Recording. Giggling Skitterspike. This is a commander-only card, but I'm going to read this one to you. This is 4 mana for a 1/1 with Indestructible. Doesn't seem too imposing. Whenever Giggling Skitterspike attacks, blocks, or becomes the target of a spell, not an ability, just a spell, but it's a spell you control or a spell opponents control, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. It also, you can pay 5 colorless to give it 5 +1/+1 counters once. So it'll turn into a 6/6, indestructible, that every time it's targeted by a non-ability or attacks or blocks, it just hurts everybody. Now, if you pump it up, you get the idea. It can do a ton of damage in a short period of time. We've got Reluctant Role Model, me half the time with my kids. Grievous Wound. This is an aura that you can enchant an opponent with. It says enchanted player can't gain life. That just ruins entire strategies. Whenever enchanted player is dealt damage, they lose half their life rounded up. I can't think of a screw you in particular card from this set that's worse than this. Someone slaps this on you in Commander. Every time someone hits you, you lose half your life. And it's not rounded down, so it can kill you. Got a foil alternate Come Back Wrong and a horror token. The people that did the art for the ones that they meant to be scary have really captured the essence of what bothers me, the nightmare fuel from a lot of movies. The only thing that I wanted to see was maybe the faceless nurses from, what's it called? Not Resident Evil. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? What's the movie called? The air raid siren goes, and it's a video game series. It's on the tip of my tongue. But they have these really scary nurses in there. And they were nightmare fuel for me when I was a kid. So you got Rip Spawn Hunter, Redress Fate. We have Kona, the same card, this time not foil. This one is Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber. Silent Hill. Thank you, Dayton. CDH. And our full art one is a foil full art mythic, Overlord of the Mistmoors, which is the white cycle on these. Yeah, the nurses from Silent Hill. Well, there's tons of stuff from Silent Hill. Pyramid Head, all that kind of stuff. It's just designed to be disturbing. Scenes where people just get eaten alive by like swarms of beetles is one of them. But the games, I remember playing the first one on the PlayStation 1. I'm dating myself. Yeah, the artwork is great. It's got Leyline of Transformation, Zimone's Hypothesis, The Wandering Rescuer, Definitely need this, but I need a foil. The Mind Skinner, legendary enchantment creature. It's a nightmare. Yeesh. And Victor Velgavoth's Seneschal. This was a good pack. We got 3 double exposures and 1 being foil. Can't complain about that. All right, we got 4 more packs left after this. And then I'll be trying to hop over on Discord. So this is the regular art of Kona. Foil. We have a commander-only Demolisher spawn. Eric does not need the Mind Skinner, thank you. We should do our best to keep it away from him. We have Enduring Vitality. Undead Sprinter. And a foil Reluctant Role Model, the alternate art. Sorry, Eric, we didn't open any. I don't know what video you're talking about. All right, here we go. I love these lands. We got Razorkin Needlehead, like an homage to Hellraiser. Suspended Sentence. Fear of Missing Out. Flood Farm Verge. We've gotten quite a bit of lands in the 2 boxes. Oh, there you go. And a double exposure foil, The Wandering Rescuer. So this one is 5 mana, has Flash and Convoke. So you can tap creatures to help cast her. She has Double Strike, which is cool. But she says other tapped creatures you control have hexproof. So anything that taps to cast her can be protected from targeted spells. Plus, she's a human samurai noble, which is just cool. Yeah, we have all of the products for the set coming out on Friday, all the singles on Friday. The only product that we won't have on Friday is the Nightmare Bundle that comes out on October 18th. It's like the special bundle from other sets, the Collector's Edition bundle. It always comes out later. But if you've pre-ordered it, prepaid for it, any of that, I believe we're allocated 18 of them, so we haven't sold them all. So everybody that's ordered them so far will get them. Deluge of Doom. Ghost Vacuum. I like this card. Exile target card from a graveyard. So this hates on graveyard decks. And then you can pay 6 and sacrifice it to bring everything back that you vacuumed up, but it's a 1/1 spirit in addition to its other types. Keeps all its cool abilities. We got Marvin the Murderous Mimic. This card is people are already building CDH decks with. Oh, and then we have the alternate art, Overlord of the Mistmoors. That's a cool looking card. That's a scary looking card. Avatar horror creature type. Jeepers. 2 packs left. Marvin's on the list. I think that's the only one we've opened so far. Don't worry though. Still have 18 boxes left to open. It's all I'm doing tonight and tomorrow. And taking a break when my shoulders and neck start cramping. Yes, this is the Dollmaker's shop again. Fantastic card. Shriekwood Devourer. Leyline of Transformation, which is a very unique effect. So when it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to the other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. The cool part is it's a ley line, so if it's in your opening hand, you start with it in play. Silent Hall Creeper. I think this guy's fantastic. 2 mana for a 1/1. Meh, he can't be blocked. That's good. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen yet. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on him, draw a card, or he becomes a copy of another target creature you control. And we have a foil Fear of Missing Out. Last pack, and then we're going to call it and head over to Discord if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll be back with a couple more boxes tonight. The Swarm Reaver. That's the first one of him we've opened. Fear of Sleep Paralysis. Absolutely. Marina Vendrill's Grimoire. Double Exposure Zamone. And an Extended Art Doomsday Excruciator. I mean, this guy only costs 6 black to play. He is a 6/6 flyer. All right. When Doomsday Excruciator enters, if it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library face down. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. Uh-oh. Yeah, exactly. All right. There we go, guys. Thanks for watching. And again, I think this is probably the biggest hit that we had out of this. I'm happy with that. That's a cool card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this over to Discord, see if I can get up and going. I'll be in the Magic the Gathering voice channel. Yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks very much, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the openings. We'll be doing more later in the week if we have the time to do it, because we have to get all this stuff sorted and ready for the store for Friday. So thanks very much, Guy. And we will talk to you later. If you want to, hop over to Discord, jump in the voice channel. As soon as I get everything set up, yeah, I'll be over there. All right, talk to you later.